Trauma-sensitive meditation. For the cases of complex trauma or post-traumatic stress disorder, the guidance of a professional therapist is required. No one can make their mind go blank, so in order to meditate, we choose an anchor for our attention, which is the place to which we will return over and over once we realize that our mind has gotten distracted. But there are people for whom meditating is difficult because when they bring their attention inward, they realize that there are discomforts in their bodies that have to do with some traumatic experience and that take them out of their window of tolerance when meditating, whether they are aware of the origin of these sensations or what the trauma was really about. So instead of feeling peace when meditating, they have a bad time. So this meditation is a combination of thought-field technique or tapping to first help the physiology, and then the purpose of the meditation is to find an anchor that feels stabilizing so that people can meditate while remaining inside their window of tolerance. The idea is to find an anchor that can feel like a safe haven to return the attention there during any meditation whenever is needed, so that everyone can receive the benefits of a constant meditative practice. Assume your meditation posture comfortably and safely place this work in the hands of your own inner wisdom. Bring to mind some situation that causes you some emotional discomfort and that might be linked to a mildly traumatic event in your life. On a scale from 1 to 10, how much discomfort do you feel? We will start with a karate chop. Even though this situation had been difficult for me until now, I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself anyway. The second time. Even though this situation had been difficult for me until now, I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself anyway. The last one. Even though this situation had been difficult for me until now, I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself anyway. We will begin with the point at the beginning of the eyebrow. Below the eye. Below the arm. The clavicle. You go in the middle of the clavicles, 1 inch down, 1 inch to the right, and there's the point. The gamut, which is the point between the knuckle of the ring finger and the knuckle of the pinky finger, 1 inch down with the 4 fingers. And keep tapping there for a while. Open your eyes. Close your eyes. Open them again. Look down to the left. Now look down to the right. We are going to do a clockwise movement with the eyes. Now, counterclockwise. We're going to hum the beginning of the happy birthday song. Count from 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hum again. We start over. Beginning of the eyebrow. Under the eye. Below the arm. The clavicle. Pause. And check again. How much would you feel it right now on that scale? You can repeat the sequence several times until you feel that you cannot bring the score number any lower. And when you're ready, we will continue with the next part of the work. So if you're feeling more comfortable now, let's try and find a safe anchor for your meditation practice. You can meditate with your eyes open or closed. Let us explore which anchor of closed attention, that is to say, paying attention to one single thing at a time, is one that you may find stabilizing. Let us begin trying with feeling the sensation of the ischia or the buttock bones against the surface that supports you. Bring your attention there, noticing how the surface supports you, feeling your weight and gravity anchoring you down. Or perhaps your stabilizing anchor is the sensation of your feet against the floor. Or the sensation of your hands resting on your lap, on your thighs. Or perhaps you might feel more comfortable by using an anchor that has something to do with another sense, such as opening your eyes and finding an object to rest your attention there. Letting your eyes rest on that object and paying curious attention to its colors, its texture, its shape. It could be a plant, a window, or a picture. Or you could choose to use an anchor that has to do with sound, like listening to the sounds around you and naming them. For instance, birds chirping, traffic noises, or you could choose an anchor of some body part that feels comfortable, or touching an object that reassures you that here now you're safe and okay. The purpose of this exploration is to notice what a safe anchor feels like for you, like entering a shelter. I will remain silent for a minute for you to explore whatever stabilizes you the most. If at any point you feel uncomfortable, you can practice reorientation, which is opening your eyes and reorienting yourself in the space you're currently in the here and the now. Stabilizing yourself by knowing that here now you're safe. Reorientation could also mean bringing your attention to the soles of your feet, which usually has a grounding effect. But if you already feel somewhat comfortable with your anchor, you might want to practice an open attention exercise, which would mean to open the focus of your attention to notice the overall sensations in your body. If at any point you feel uncomfortable, return your practice to closed attention, that is to say, your attention in a single point, or practice reorientation, opening your eyes and looking around you or feeling the soles of your feet. To conclude, let's choose to focus on resilience, to focus on what fills us with energy and joy. For example, bring to your mind the image of some activity, person, or pet whom you love and with whom affection flows freely and smoothly. Or you may want to think about the people who have made you strong in your life with their love at some specific time or times. Or a joyous moment. Even if it's in solitude, but just remembering how it feels when you're at peace. How it feels to remember that you deserve love, dignity, honor, and enjoying collective resilience. To increase our capacity to be present in life as it is right now. Resting in our interconnectedness. And know that at least here and now, through distance and time, I'm here for you. Feeling our shared humanity. Notice how the effect of this practice of finding your safe anchor feels in your body. Remembering you have a safe anchor, you can practice reorientation. You can think about something that gives you peace or someone who's meaningful for you. And if it's still difficult, you can seek the help of a professional to find that anchor, or simply to share the joy of meditating together. Namaste. Thank you for meditating with Psicoterapia Mindful.